What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to another video. In this one, I am going to be talking about why the dopamine detox is the cheat code to success. Have you ever noticed that it's in our DNA as humans to always want more? Once you try something and enjoy it, it makes you want to press that button over and over and over again, a million times, until you're no longer even getting close to the same feeling anymore. I remember driving a car for the first time. It was my parents' minivan, and I was ecstatic. Then, over time, the excitement faded. Then I had to work. I became a bagger boy at a grocery store. I picked up random construction jobs. Month to month, poured blood, sweat, and tears into saving until I was able to purchase my own car. A 2006 Dodge Charger that I paid $4,000 for. And I felt like the coolest dude on the planet. Then, as time went on, the feelings faded. 6 years of grueling hard work later, after starting my own business, sacrificing my own free time, my energy, and sometimes even my sanity, I was able to purchase a Hellcat at 23 years old. I couldn't even look at it without my heart racing. And now I get behind the wheel every single day, and I really enjoy driving it, but it's my daily driver. I do it all the time. Now, in order to get that same feeling, I would have to go buy a much more expensive, exotic car, a Lamborghini, possibly, in order to get that hit. But now I have another goal in mind, and that goal is going to require a lot of work. We constantly have a drive for more, and that makes a lot of life very exciting. But it can also destroy us. Imagine growing up, dreaming about being able to feel intimacy with a beautiful woman. And now imagine that that dream comes true. And not only do you get access to one woman, you get access to all of the women on the planet. At your beck and call, they will do anything you want. The most beautiful specimens ever. Now imagine that you get access to that from the comfort of your own home, in your own room, in your own bed. You don't even have to get dressed or brush your teeth or even take a shower to have access to something that every man that has lived on the face of the planet couldn't even dream of having access to. And you have it at your fingertips. No work and all play makes Jack a dull boy. Not just dull, lifeless, unenthusiastic. The beauty of the mountains, the wilderness, the prettiest of cities can't compare to the stimulation received at home with no work required. Now, this is an extremely common example, but most men have been forced to have at least a little bit of participation in society. But the enthusiasm is lacking. It's not there. There is no living. They're just existing. Why would you care about the way that you look? The pretty girls on your phone don't care how you look, and access to them is free. Why would you care about how you treat others or the way that you behave, the effort that you put into life, when none of it is going to amount to the amount of fun that you are having by yourself with your phone? Every man struggles with addiction to something, and every man is experiencing dopamine depletion as a result of that addiction. Mental health problems are higher than ever. Men unaliving themselves is higher than ever because once you detach the play from the work, life seems meaningless. Do you want to know why the dopamine detox is such a hack? Come close. I'll tell you. Because now Operating in a sober state makes you look like a superhuman compared to the zombies that are around you. When you start cutting out the muck, you rediscover what it actually means to be human, to live by the sweat of your brow. You find that life actually feels like a video game, and you're one of the few people that is playing. Everyone else just feels like NPCs, perfectly content, scrolling on their phones, watching somebody else live the life that they want to live. Ambition is suffocated, and the hack becomes sobriety, not being tied down to anything, restoring the mind to its original setting, getting good sleep, using food as fuel, pleasure as a product of difficulty, motivation as a fruit of action, success as a result of separation from temptations. Some of you will need an extreme detox, a wipe of all of the habits that you've based your life around, forced and physical separation from the screen, the food, the comfort. Others of you will require a less intense approach, a routine based around restricting access to these things, a system that forces you to perform before you are rewarded. I set up my day designed to cultivate motivation. Waking up in the morning, no food, no distractions, the Word of God and my work. When you feel the sting of hunger, you fuel yourself with something that's designed to nourish you, not for overindulgence. The body reflects the mind. 50% of men have insulin resistance. They are so fat that their bodies cannot function right. Their bodies can't produce the energy that it's supposed to. Insulin is the hormone that's excreted by the pancreas to regulate your body's blood sugar levels. The modern man is consuming so much sugar that he can't even use the energy that he is consuming properly because he has become desensitized. Does that sound familiar? Sugar in the blood is designed to make you go, but instead it's leaving everyone feeling slow and lethargic. You need to become sensitive again. And what causes that sensitivity to return? Restriction and activity. Move around. Energy use allows energy to produce. Marathon runners can consume insane amounts of calories, and it fuels them. It doesn't slow them down. Once you figure this out, now you are motivated. Now you are having killer workouts. Now people ask you, how are you so motivated in the gym? Because you fuel your body properly. Because you understand how your system works. We are programmed by God to be workhorses, moving the body while moving the brain, in sync, programmed activity to keep the mind awake while performing the mundane tasks that will ultimately lead to great success. Not going straight home after finishing a workday, but instead going straight to the gym. The workday is far from over. Learn how your mind works. Learn how your body works. And that will give you the productivity, the peace, and the focus that you are looking for. Now, if you're looking for solid steps to take, actionable habits to implement, check out this video right here. And make sure to drop a like on this video if you did enjoy. Drop a singular thumbs up in the comment section if you watched all the way through to the end of it. And I will see you guys all in the next one. Peace.